I would like to have on the agenda that we support legislation to allow the Board of Supervisors to meet with the President of the United States and the Governor at times that the Board is involved in discussions with the President or with the Governor. I know there are provisions for other elected officials that have this ability to communicate, but I believe that the Board representing the 10 million citizens ought to have that ability to speak with the elected governor of their state or the elected president of the United States.
Okay, you'll draft something and get it on the agenda. All right, Ms. Levy.
Mr. Chairman, this is not the first time you have violated the Brown Act in attempts to prevent the public from participating at board meetings. The last time you held the position of chairman, public speakers were only permitted to speak to the board once every 3 months. There was even a list kept with everyone's names and date of their last appearance in front of the board. I was on that list, obtained it, and gave it to the DA's office, and they forced the board to stop violating the Brown Act. Now, Mr. Chairman, the first thing on your agenda is to again prevent public participation. And you think you can get away with it by allowing the county council to review and agree with your new plan. They got it wrong the last time.
Excuse me.
The public has a right to address the board on any item of the agenda. To severely restrict that right is a violation of the Brown Act. Your constituents wait politely for 4 to 5 hours to address the board at the public comment segment, only to speak during what the supervisors consider restroom, refreshment, and visiting time. They tolerate the disdain and disrespect shown them because the supervisors' offices don't always respond to their concerns via website or phone. A 2-term limit for position of supervisor is a must, and supervisors who knowingly violate regulations, including the Brown Act, must receive stricter penalties. It is clear by the board's obvious disdain and disrespect for their constituents, they are not looking out for our best interests, and their priorities are to themselves and special interests.
Thank you. Mr. Nayas.
Chairman Yaroslavsky, I just want to let you know it is now 11:34. The public's business was started around 10:30. We're now an hour into this meeting, and you're still limited in public speaking. So this meeting is almost over, and you're still limiting public speaking. It's against what your blog actually stated, that you're about open government. In response to Mr. Antonovich and meeting with the president and meeting with the governor privately without the public knowing what happened in that meeting and being part of it. We've seen this kind of behavior continue to happen with this board, with numerous federal investigations, with jailers that are, hiding evidence, planting evidence, and falsifying documents. It's a big concern of ours that when we come down here, we have to sit through an hour and a half of awards and adjournments in order to get to the public's business. And then when we do get to the public's business,